Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months.
Because you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, yo, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident.
She was ready to be a housewife. She don't want to go back to this. She hates she having a baby, so she got to try to make it look good, homie.
And this time, it ain't about no rap beef or chart battles. It's way deeper than that. Cardi just snapped on her ex, Offset, and the streets are going crazy right now. Word is, Offset allegedly leaked a wild tape that supposedly shows Cardi caught up in a scandalous moment with Stefon Diggs. Yeah, the same Stefon who's about to be a baby daddy. And a couple of other men, if you know what I mean. Fans are saying Offset didn't just cross the line, he straight up erased it. He's been throwing low-key shade for weeks, posting those sneaky little messages about Cardi moving on too fast. But this time, he went too far. Cardi is furious. People close to her say she's behind the scenes threatening to burn it all down. And when Cardi gets mad, she don't hold back. But just when everyone thought this drama couldn't get messier, Charleston White jumped in and made everything explode. In a new interview, he went after Cardi with zero filter, dragging her name and calling her everything but a child of God. It's wild. Cardi's been catching strays from every direction, but now it looks like she's done being the nice one. Her next move? It's about to shake the whole industry, no question about it. And honestly, it makes total sense why she named her album I Am the Drama. Because lately, she's been living it every single day. Just when we thought the social media feuds were messy enough, Offset said, "Psych your mind," and decided to outdo himself with some next-level pettiness. He's been acting shady for a minute, but we all thought it couldn't get worse than those subs he threw online. Turns out, we were so wrong. Reports are saying Offset somehow got his hands on a video of Cardi B doing the nasty with Stefon, and that's where things get real ugly. Now, this part shouldn't really shock anybody. I mean, she's pregnant and all that, but the real gag? Allegedly, Stefon wasn't the only man in that video. People online claiming they saw the clip say it looked more like a full-blown scene, not just a one-on-one. They're saying it was Cardi and multiple men, including Stefon Diggs, all caught up in the mix. And that's got everyone's jaws on the floor. It's wild because Cardi's always been open about being adventurous behind closed doors, and she's even joked before about Offset bringing other women into their bedroom. But this whole thing with Stefon, that's a curveball nobody saw coming. Fans been going off about it nonstop. One person commented, "Stefon really had 2 kids in 1 year and is with a woman that lets him have orgies. That's a star wipeout." Another said, "Cardi and Stefon look like they living a drunken orgy right before our eyes." Like, people are really talking. Usually folks who do that kind of thing go their separate ways, but these two? They're sticking together and apparently raising kids through the chaos. As crazy as it sounds, we really shouldn't be too surprised that Offset would stoop this low. He's been trying to make this divorce as nasty and bitter as possible from the jump. Remember when he threatened to take the kids away after Cardi went public with Stefon? And when that didn't hit, he came for her bag. Cardi even revealed that the reason they're not officially divorced yet is because Offset's been trying to make her pay his taxes, hand over millions, and give him property before he signs the papers. Take a listen to what she said. It's wild.
The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for their taxes. Y'all want to know the tea? The only way I could get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody want to hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life.
Now, some folks are saying Offset only pulled that stunt to get back at Cardi for moving on with Stefon. And honestly, that might be true. But there's also talk that he's trying to kill two birds with one stone, cause word on the street is he's been struggling with money lately. According to an insider, Cardi was the real breadwinner in that marriage, while Offset was out here spending like crazy. They made good money together, sure, but most of what's left now, that's all Cardi's. And when I say most, I mean like 95%. Not just cash either, we're talking houses, land, investments, all under her name. Without Cardi's bag, Offset's not nearly as rich as he pretends online. That man burns through money like it's nothing, and let's be real, he's not even as hot in the game like he used to be. And now, the rumors about him being broke might actually have some truth to them. Rapper Lil Che allegedly said Offset owes him a lot of money, and he hasn't paid up. Plus, there's this blind item floating around that sounds way too familiar. It says a certain one-named rapper who's still technically married, has a massive gambling problem, is always broke, and since his wife cut him off, he took a female friend overseas and made her work the yacht for him for days. Then he turned around and spent most of what she made on himself. So yeah, he's still out here acting like he's living large, but it's giving broke behavior. Now, according to another blind item, this former A-list rapper's estranged husband just got completely cut off. No bank access, no cards, no nothing. Word is he's broke right now. But you might be wondering, what does Offset's money mess have to do with him leaking Cardi's tape? Well, insiders say it's all part of a twisted plan. Apparently, he's desperate for cash, and since Cardi won't give him a dime, he's allegedly trying to strong-arm her by threatening to leak those private videos of her and Stefon. Like, that's wild and straight-up blackmail vibes. But here's the craziest part. This ain't even the first time Offset's pulled something like this. Just a few months ago, Cardi went off on Twitter Spaces, saying Offset had already sent some naughty clips to Stefon. Those tapes allegedly showed Cardi and Offset getting real steamy in the bedroom, back when they were still together. Cardi made it clear those were old videos, but Offset tried to twist it and tell Stefon she'd been cheating, making it sound like she was still sleeping with him on the low. It's messy on a whole new level. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what Cardi herself said about it, because she didn't hold anything back.
Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my.
That's not even the end of it. Cardi also claimed that Offset's been bringing his new girlfriend to her house, the one she paid for with her own money. Can you imagine?
Hey, why you? I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? And then this nigga FaceTime me with his girl.
And the new girl clearly doesn't care, because when Cardi told her to stop posting pictures from inside her house, she actually got mouthy with her. The nerve. And Cardi wasn't lying either. Receipts came quick. The new boo was straight up caught posting photos and videos from inside Cardi's house on Snapchat, flexing like it was hers. It's beyond disrespectful. But again, this is all part of Offset's twisted logic, punishing Cardi just because she had the nerve to move on with another man. Clearly, he's got no issue sharing private, intimate stuff if it helps him stir the pot. If he did it once, you already know he'll do it again. And now, things have taken a darker turn. Cardi says he's allegedly been threatening to harm her and himself if she doesn't end things with Stefon.
Let me tell ya about this right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend messages of him begging me, saying he was going to take away his life, begging me, saying he's going to take away my life. All that shit was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you,
That's serious. This situation just keeps getting scarier. Y'all, this whole thing is a straight-up disaster. For someone who's been acting calm and unbothered online, Offset is clearly pressed behind the scenes. And honestly, we all should have seen it coming. He's been tossing shade and pretending to be innocent, but now the mask is slipping. He's been low-key throwing shots at Stefon while acting like his hands are clean. And when you really think about it, all of Offset's messy moves been building up to this, trying to expose Stefon by hinting that he's too comfortable being in bed with other men. Rumors been floating around about Stefon being on the DL, and Offset's been feeding into that narrative for a while. Like when Cardi's fans called him out for being shady, he clapped back on Twitter saying, "Go bother the gay nin." Then Stefon fired right back, posting a photo of himself at dinner with Cardi saying, "So proud of myself." Who would have ever thought I'd be eating dinner with Cardi B? You know Offset caught that shade, because he went off on a full rant after that, calling him a BS fanboy and even dropping a shrimp emoji. And we all know what that means. Then Offset threw in another jab saying, "My new beat batter had you last week, by the way. Been cheating since 2019. Tommy and Sammy ain't tell you, did rat?" Whatever that's supposed to mean, it's clear he was spiraling. But what's wild is how he went from throwing hints about Stefon supposedly being DL to actually posting a video of Cardi with other men, allegedly trying to prove something. And the timing makes it even more sinister. Just days before that, JT had already dragged Stefon online, calling him out for supposedly being DL and taking shots at Cardi for getting with a man like that. This came right after Cardi dissed JT and Uzi, and that's when JT clapped back saying, "Cardi B baby father a gay man." It's like everybody's just airing out dirty laundry at once, and nobody's holding back. Not because of how he dressed or carried himself, but because Chris straight up said it out of his own mouth. He posted, "Justice for Chris, I stand with the gays." And of course, that got Cardi dragged into the mess again. But things took a darker turn when this same guy, Chris Blake, came forward to talk about a disturbing experience he allegedly had with Stefon. Chris, a fashion stylist who's worked with big names, even some drag performers, first dropped his allegations last year in a long Instagram post. He claimed that Stefon made unwanted moves on him, and when he refused, Stefon allegedly had him jumped. The whole thing supposedly went down last year, and everyone thought it had blown over, like people had just moved on. But out of nowhere, Chris sat down for a new interview and dropped a bombshell, saying Stefon allegedly threatened him and even tried to harm him when he tried to speak out about what really happened.
Well, he attempted to have me unalived because of him making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
Him, I guess, allegedly.
And get this, just as that interview started spreading online, Offset suddenly dropped that leaked video of Stefon and Cardi. The timing was way too perfect. It felt cold and calculated. The clip itself was wild. Fans couldn't believe what they saw. And now, tons of people are calling for Cardi to have Offset arrested for revenge posting. 'Cause that's not just messy, it's a crime. Some even joked that it might be a HIPAA violation, even though, let's be real, that's not how HIPAA works. You'd think that after being a clear victim in all this, people would rally behind Cardi, right? But nope, Charleston White just had to jump in and make it worse. In a new interview, he claimed Stefon allegedly gave Cardi an STD from messing around with too many women. It's like every time this situation cools down, someone else comes out adding more fire to it. This drama's got no breaks.
Any nigga got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. I mean, he a lot of women raw. So he's susceptible to carrying some type of STI or STD. Dick too active with too many babies, with a history of raw dogging. So now she I thought she was way more sharp than that. No, she ain't. That's the broken. That's the broken. she have to have a man.
And it didn't stop there. Charleston White had even more to say about those so-called orgy videos Offset posted, and he went way out of line. He called Cardi a nasty name that had everybody online fuming. Take a listen.
Yeah, Cardi B done turned into a cum bucket. Yeah, but she was a good housewife as a hoe. She was ready to be a housewife. She don't want to go back to this. She hates she having a baby, so she got to try to make it look good, homie. But no woman have ever been proud to be the other baby mama while we both pregnant. So, yeah, Shirley, hey, Shirley, that's both our babies, homie. She had to say it jokingly, not to cry.
But y'all, this man really couldn't quit while he was ahead. He went as far as talking about Cardi's baby with Stefon, the one that's not even born yet.
In wedlock, the other baby gonna be a problem because it's a bastard baby. So you got a bastard baby and you got 2 children born in wedlock. You got 2 born in wedlock and you got 1 born out of wedlock while you're married.
He referred to that innocent baby with the B word, and that's when people officially lost it. Like, how low can you go? Now, Charleston didn't say it outright, but it's crystal clear whose side he's on. Team Offset. He's had plenty to say about Cardi moving on, but not one word about Offset's cheating or how he's the reason she even had to move on in the first place. And don't even get me started on how quiet he's been about Offset posting revenge clips trying to humiliate the mother of his own kids. At this point, the drama has crossed all limits. Offset's spiraling out, Charleston White's running his mouth for clout, and Cardi's stuck in the middle, catching shots from every direction, but still standing tall. Now, this ain't just about a leaked tape anymore. It's turned into a full-on war of pride, power, and payback. Offset might have tried to humiliate her, but let's be real. Cardi's made a whole career out of flipping chaos into a comeback. And when she claps back, because you know she will, it's not just gonna shake up social media, it might just flip the whole industry on its head. Anyway, this story is far from over, so make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.